what you can do. Take me out to the ball game. Take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game. Katie Casey saw all the games, knew the players by their first names, told the umpire he was wrong all along, good and strong. When the score was just 2-2, Katie Casey knew what to do. Just to cheer up the boys she knew, she made the gang sing this song. Take me out to the ball game, take me out with the crowd. Buy me some peanuts and cracker jack. I don't care if I never get back. Let me root for the home team. If they don't win, it's a shame. For it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Greetings, folks, and welcome to live coverage of Orioles baseball, where tonight the Baltimore Orioles will be playing the second game of a 3-game series against the fill-in-the-blank Athletics. How you doing, everybody? Forgive the lighting for tonight, at least to begin the ball game. Just natural light I'm going with, and right now I look hot pink. This is not my normal complexion. Do not try to adjust your television set. Leave the rabbit ears alone, folks. It's going to look like this maybe for the night. I'm not sure. But we're going to have a game here. The Orioles last night, they had their 6-game win streak snapped. It was a really frustrating game. Some opportunities were there to keep that win streak alive. And, it was just really frustrating. Go over the details of that one. We're going to try and rebound. That's what we have to do. These Athletics, when we came into town yesterday, were really struggling as much as any team has, like historically. They had lost 20 games out of 21, something like that. They have not been going good. And it's our job to rebound and to win tonight, even this series, and give ourselves a chance to leave tomorrow with a series win. So hopefully the vibes in the Charm City chat are going to be positive tonight. No matter what occurs, we got to be supportive. This is a really important game to win. The pitching matchup tonight. Charlie Morton is going to be on the mound, folks, and Morton has given us a couple of quality starts back-to-back. He's won his last 2 starts, record of 2-7, 6.20 ERA. We're hoping for Morton to keep up his recent productive work out there on the mound. He'll be up against veteran right-hander Luis Severino, guy you're probably familiar with his time either with the Yankees or more recently with the Mets. The A's signed him to a free agent deal in the offseason to help out with their rotation. So far, it's been kind of a mixed bag. The record is just 1-5, an ERA of 4.54, but a decent whip of 1.27. He's only given up 4 home runs in 77 and a third innings. So that's the stat that stands out to me. He's not giving up the long ball hardly at all. 4 home runs in 77 and a third innings. So if the Orioles are going to put together some offense tonight, we might have to try and learn how to rally, getting 3 or 4 hits in an inning, driving some guys in with a big hit. Maybe a double will do the job. So it's Morton against Severino, and we'll take a look here at the starting lineups. There's also some other news to go over, some pretty good news in terms of players who are working their way back to the big club from injury. Starting lineups for the visiting Orioles. Leading off and playing second base is Jackson Holliday. Adley Rutschman will DH tonight and bat second. Gunnar Henderson is the third hitter and will play shortstop. Ryan O'Hearn will bat fourth and be at first base. In right field is Ramon Laureano. He'll hit fifth. Colton Cowser will bat sixth and play center. Ramon Arias is at third base batting seventh. Dylan Carlson hits eighth and plays in left field. And finally doing the catching is Maverick Hanley batting ninth. For the Athletics, Lawrence Butler will lead off again, playing right field. Jacob Wilson, who is just a hit machine. He's hitting .369, folks. A couple more hits last night. He'll bat second and play shortstop. Brent Rooker will DH and hit third. Tyler Soderstrom will be the cleanup hitter at first base. Seth Brown gets a start in center field. He'll bat fifth. Willie McIver is the catcher batting sixth. J.J. Bleday in left field hitting seventh. Logan Davidson will hit eighth and be at third base. And finally, Max Schumann is at second base batting ninth. Regarding those notes for the Orioles, let me bring up this Twitter feed here. Right, Jordan Westberg, the Norfolk Tides had a tweet and a highlight clip of a game that they've played earlier today. Westberg hit a home run in the first inning. And his second home run of his rehab assignment. Jordan Westberg is ready, folks. But again, with this West Coast road trip, the Orioles had a decision to make. I think if he was ready for Friday, he would have joined Ramon Laureano on that plane out west. But they felt like he might have needed an extra day. And with that being the case, probably going to keep him with the Tides until the Orioles return home after a Monday off day. They have a home stand coming up with the Tigers starting on Tuesday. Westberg should be back for that and in the starting lineup, I would assume. Also playing for the Tides for the first time as he begins his rehab assignment, Tyler O'Neill. He made the lineup today as a DH and was the leadoff hitter for Norfolk. I don't have any stats here regarding what he did in the game, but he was in the lineup, not in the field, but at least up there swinging the bat. So Tyler O'Neill starting his rehab assignment, and with this being the first game, probably going to see him at some point next week in the home stand. All right, let's get this game up. First pitch should be about 7 minutes away. Once again, thank you for tolerating the lighting. Well, you know what? Right now, it looks okay. It's going to bounce around, folks, between me looking extremely pink or me looking a little bit in the dark. This looks better. But either way, I'm not in the mood today to use the artificial light. And yeah, let's get this game up here, folks. Let's get these Orioles back on track. Let's cross our fingers for a good start from Morton. It would appear that Maverick Hanley is Morton's personal catcher. I do believe Hanley has been the guy behind the plate for Morton's two good starts back-to-back. And, of course, with a day game tomorrow, Rutschman was going to have to DH tomorrow, if not tonight. So with Morton on the mound, you're going to get Rutschman to DH. You're going to get Hanley behind the plate. I've liked how Hanley has handled all the pitchers he's worked with and the time he's been in the starting lineup. Of course, he doesn't offer much at the plate with his bat, but if he can keep the pitching, help the pitching out, you'll take that trade anytime. All right, the game is up, or at least the commercial break for the stream is up, and we should be getting started here pretty soon. Let's check in with the Charm City chat, folks. Oh, look, I'm back to being pink again. Folks, I'm like a chameleon. Literally. I just change color all the time. Let's see here. We got Hutchins here. Pocket Watch. Chilo. Shante. Mazzo. Patrick. Daniel. El Duderino. Thomas Brock. Matt. Grim. Grim, what's with all the angry emojis? What's this? We definitely need to win this series, and the next one, playtime is over. They wet the bed yesterday, huh? Well, you know, wetting the bed, it's better than crapping the bed. It's not as messy. It's an easier cleanup. I actually like that analogy. We did wet the bed yesterday, but we didn't crap the bed, okay? This is salvageable. These sheets are still usable. We just got to run them through the laundry once or twice, all right? Who else do we got here? Anybody? George, did I get you? Yeah, we're just got to, do a little dry cleaning, folks. We'll be all right. There's nothing a little Febreze and some stain remover can't fix. All right. Let's play some baseball, folks. The Orioles are currently 3-1 on this 6-game road trip. And gotcha, George. Anybody I miss? If I did, let me know. I'll shout you out. Last night, there was an attendance of somewhere around 8,000 and change at this ballpark. It's called Sutter Health Park. And it is, it's a glorified spring training complex, folks. And we're playing Major League Baseball games here. There was an incredible catch made by a fellow by the name of Denzel Clark, center fielder. And after looking more into him after that play last night, I had to. I'm like, who is this guy? Denzel Clark, that's not the first amazing catch this kid has made. Apparently, this guy is ranked somewhere in the top 6 amongst outfielders in terms of like defensive outs made and in terms of like plays that most guys can't make. He's already ranked in the top 6 in that category, and he's played 13 games on the season. So Denzel Clark, not in the lineup tonight after crashing into the wall, but that is a name I was not aware of until last night, but I am not going to forget it. That dude knows how to chase a baseball down. I hope he comes back soon, and I hope we get to see this guy make some more highlights for the A's, obviously, after we leave town. Good-looking defender out there. And there's Dan saying evening to everybody. Billy's here. Yeah, let's start to get hot again. Speaking of hot, look at that pink. What happens if I try to manipulate this a little bit? If I lean forward, does it help? What makes it go back to not so pink? I don't know. But we're just a second away from first pitch, folks. Not literally a second, but we're close. Yeah, folks, go ahead. If you're just settling in, welcome aboard. The Orioles are looking to start a new win streak tonight. That is the objective. But the objective for the channel here, the stream tonight here, the Charm City chat, is to have everybody pitch in and just tap that like button. We like to get the likes well over 100 here on a daily or nightly basis, as the case may be. Jackson Holiday is taking a couple of practice swings in the on-deck circle. And here he comes, folks, stepping up to the batter's box. Orioles are wearing their orange jersey tops with black lettering, gray pants, sort of the reverse shirt from last night, where they had the black shirt with the orange lettering. It'll be Holiday, Rutschman, and Gunnar Henderson to face Luis Severino, who's making his 14th start. First pitch of the ball game, folks, is up and away to Holiday. Welcome in for Orioles baseball. We are underway. Count 1-0 on Holiday. Next pitch is outside, not close, 2-0. As soon as the scoreboard is ready to show, I'll get it up on the screen for you. Right now it's still warming up, so to speak. 2-0 pitch, low and in. 3-0 the count to begin the ball game on Holiday. Again, folks, if you just arrived, Severino's pitched 77 innings on the season, has only given up 4 home runs. There is a called strike that just touches the outside corner. The count is 3-1. So it would behoove the Orioles, I think, to try to not go up there and launch the ball against a guy who's been keeping it in the yard that successfully. That is a check swing, ball 4, outside, folks. Holiday with a leadoff walk. Let's go.
I'm walking here.
So Severino, he will give up his share of hits. He will walk some guys, but he does keep it in the yard. We need to string together a rally here without necessarily relying on the home run ball. If we get one, fantastic. But we shouldn't be counting on it. 0-1 on Rutschman, folks.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
He takes one inside and low to even up the count at a ball and a strike. Rutschman, his bat has been heating up on this road trip. Average at 221. Got a couple of home runs out west and a couple of 3-hit games. That ball is hit hard but foul. He turned on a pitch up and in, but was too early. Fouls it off to the right. Let's see if the scoreboard is up and running yet. Apparently not. 1-2 the count on Rutschman. Swing and a miss. He chased a sweeper. I think they got the count wrong on the screen because he has not struck out. They showed 2 strikes. The count shows 1-2 right now, but I'm not quite sure what the count is. Rutschman is up there. Runner at first, nobody out. That one is low. The count is apparently 2-2. Error in rendering player. Maybe I need to... All right. We'll fix this. BW fixes everything except his own life problems. The 2-2 pitch. Up first a check on Holiday. He's back in with a slide. Head first dive, I guess I should say. This pitch is low. We got a full count, folks. First bugle of the day. Come on. All right, let's bring it on over here now. Full count, payoff pitch. Swung on, hit to left, down into the corner, and that is a foul ball. Rutschman trying to go to the opposite field. He pulls up to second. Holiday comes around as if it's fair. Maybe they feel it was fair and they want to challenge. Let's see how close this was. It is a foul ball, it would appear. That wasn't a very close camera angle. I guess it's best to play it safe and play it out just in case, but just a foul ball. It's still 3-2 on Rutschman. He needs to get his heart rate down after making it up to second base on what he thought was a double. Severino helps out by picking up the rosin bag and adding a few more seconds onto this next pitch. Full count, folks. Here we go again. The pitch. Low, ball 4. Holiday had taken off, but it doesn't matter. Back-to-back walks to begin the ball game from Severino, folks. We got to take advantage.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
13 pitches from Severino, and it's resulted in 2 walks to 2 batters. Here comes Gunnar Henderson.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar Henderson against Severino lifetime. How do you like this? 5 for 6, including a dinger. First pitch is low, ball 1. Folks, we need a big inning. Come on. That's a called strike right at the bottom of the zone. No problem taking that one. Wait for something better. 1 ball, 1 strike. 257 average for Henderson. Pitch. That's a check swing. It's a called strike, though, at the knees on the outside corner. Severino gets ahead with a couple of well-placed pitches to make the count 1-2. Pitch. In on the hands. This one's lifted and over the glove of the shortstop. It dunks into left center field for a base hit. Holiday had to wait to make sure, and that will load him up with nobody out, folks. Bases loaded, nobody out for the Orioles. Let's pour it on.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Ryan O'Hearn, first pitch swinging, hits it to left, backing up, making the catch, tagging his Holiday. Throw comes into third. Folks, it's a sac fly on the first pitch. Ryan O'Hearn drives in Holiday. The Orioles lead it 1-0. Just like that. Here is Ramon Laureano. We want more. 2 guys on, 1 out. First and second. Rutschman at second base. And Gunnar at first. This first pitch to Laureano is fouled away.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Second game back after a stint on the disabled list for Laureano. Swing and a miss on a sweeper that broke on the outside edge. 0-2. 20 pitches already for Severino. He's only gotten 1 out. And that out drove in a run. The 0-2, low and away. Laureano not interested. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ramon Laureano playing his former club. Pitch. Another one breaking low and away, and again Laureano with the discipline to lay off. The count now even up at 2-2. Another bugle, folks. The pitch. Hit on the ground, third base. He taps the third base bag with his foot, throws a little bit off line, but a tag applied at first to complete a double play to end the inning.
Big buck. Stop it all.
A double play kills the rally, but the Orioles do get a run across in the opening frame. And Severino had to labor there, throwing over 20 pitches. Folks, calm down. Calm down. All right? Hang in there. We got this guy to throw over 20 pitches. He a couple of walks. He doesn't have good command. Hang in there, folks. Hang in there. I know. It's 1-0. It's not even 1-0. It's Baltimore 1, the Athletics coming up. That's how fresh this game is. They haven't even come up the hit yet. Hang in there. I know it's a bummer. I know. It is. I know. I just can't let it get to me this early in the game. You know? Can we regret it later if necessary? We'll have all the time to regret it if necessary, right? For now, we got to keep the vibes up, man. We got to. Think of it this way. If you're a player right now in the dugout, what's the more healthy attitude to have? Damn it, we should have got more, or all right, we got to run, and next time we're going to get more. Let's keep going. You know, you gotta keep going. If the game ends and you lose, then you can start, saying, what the hell? Can I put the pitch count on? There's nothing to put on, but I do mention it, usually a couple of times per inning. Lawrence Butler's up, leading it off the bottom of the first. Here is Morton's first pitch, and it's popped up. We got a first pitch out. Left field. No, we don't. Wow, I thought that ball would be caught out there on the track. Butler is going to wind up at second base as Dylan Carlson has trouble out in left field on the track. Cannot make the catch. BW spoke too soon. Carlson got turned around at the last second. First time I've seen Carlson make a play like that. The wind looks to be blowing right to left. But Carlson was turning back toward he was facing into the wind to go try to turn around and make the catch. I'm doing a terrible job of describing it. Let's try to work around it, folks. Here is Jacob Wilson. First pitch is a ball. The next one is a strike. For Morton, it's a 1-1 count. Wilson's hitting 369. Where'd this guy come from? That ball's hit, and it's through the hole on the right side. Butler is going to try to score, and he will. Just like that, this game is tied. 2 batters in for Morton. A misplay in left, and now a base hit to right. 1-1 ball game. Nobody out for the A's in the bottom of the first. I guess this game is really going to test Charm City Chat. Yeah, buddy. We have to want it more. We have to want it more. We have to want it more. Here is Brent Rooker. He takes inside, ball 1. Butler with an awkward slide in the home plate on that run. Rolled over the bat that was laying there. Rooker strokes one to left, and that will drop in for a hit. Oh boy, we may not have the right Charlie Morton on the mound tonight, folks. 3 straight base runners to begin the ball game. 6 pitches into Morton's night. 2 on with nobody out. And yeah, test of will it is. Holy cow, we're in trouble. Somebody grab an extinguisher and put this fire out right now. Tyler Soderstrom coming up to the plate. I don't know. Am I acting surprised? Just trying to help a team not fall down the drain here. Ball 1 to Soderstrom. Morton Got to get it together quickly. That pitch is swung on and fouled away at the plate, I guess. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. The good news is, if Morton can figure it out, the order gets a lot easier after Soderstrom. This top 4 of this lineup is very good. Bottom 5, not so much. Pretty big drop off. 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. Soderstrom chased a curveball that wound up about 8 inches inside. The count is 1-2. Pitch. Curveball. Come on, Blue. Come on. Looked like it might have kissed the bottom of the zone to me. Hanley could have maybe framed it a little bit better. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Pitch. Another curveball, and Soderstrom lays off. It's a full count. Good grief. Full count. We need a positive outcome on this pitch, or we are in a world of hurt. Payoff. That wasn't close. Morton tried to throw another curve on 3-2, and it never broke back. Stayed outside, easy to lay off. We've got bases loaded, nobody out. A run already in for the A's. Maverick Hanley goes out to talk to Morton a little bit. Seth Brown is the next batter due up for the A's. Left-handed batter. Hasn't played much. .222 average, 1 homer, 3 RBI. Bases loaded, nobody out. And the first pitch is a curveball, and that better have been called a strike. It is 0-1. Check swing on a bad pitch. A fastball up and away, and Brown went around. A gift to make it 0-2. Pitch. Upstairs, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bases loaded, nobody out for the A's. 1-1 ball game, bottom of the first. Morton has gotten off to a terrible start, trying to figure it out. There's a swing and a miss, a curveball that broke below the zone. First out of the ball game for Morton, and a very needed one, obviously. 1 out with the bases loaded.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Again, you get down to this part of the order, it's a lot better. You know, anybody capable of getting a hit, but if Morton has a chance to get out of this, this is where you want to be, I guess. First pitch is ball 1 to McIver, hitting .235. Right-handed bat. Next pitch. That is swung on and missed. A sinker from Morton on the inside. 1-1 the count. Pitch. Hit on the ground. Foul. Third base side. 2 strikes on McIver. We need another K. With a 1-2 count, Morton's got a little bit of room here to try to get a chase and a strikeout. The 1-2. Oh, he left that one in, and it's going to be down for a hit. Damn. 1 run is in. And that'll be it. It'll be station to station. Bases still loaded. The A's have taken a 2-1 lead with still only one out in the first. That pitch from Morton, middle of the plate, started to tail in, but by the time it did, MacGyver was already into his swing, and he got it into center field. Here is J.J. Bleday. First pitch is a curveball, not close. Outside, ball one. Bleday hitting 198. Here's a called strike on a changeup, knee high on the outside corner. One ball, one strike. Not even close. Curveball is not working for Morton right now. I mean, at least not with any consistency. He's throwing it for strikes here and there, gotten a couple of swings and misses, but he's also missed a lot. Another curveball, not close. 3-1 the count. Bases loaded and a 3-1 count to J.J. Bleday, and this crowd of less than 10,000 making noise. Pitch. Ball four. He just walked in a run. Drew French finally making his way out to talk to Morton. It's 3-1. I really would like to know why it feels like my own personal health and well-being is directly tethered to this team. Why is it every time I have a health issue? Why? Davidson, the batter. Yeah, you're right, Daniel. I mean, case in point, you got a guy up right now hitting 188 with no home runs and 2 RBI. That's pretty good. Curveball low, ball one. High, ball two on a fastball. Jim Palmer is screaming for somebody to get up in the pen. Outside, 3-0. We get a strike at the top of the zone to make it 3-1. Morton about to throw his 30th pitch. He's gotten one out. Pitch. There's a strike. A curveball that finally hits its intended target. The count is full. Bases loaded, one out, full count on Davidson. Pitch is fouled back. Fastball from Morton. Another 3-2 coming. That is a called strike 3. Morton gets his second out of the inning. And that'll bring up the 9th batter of the inning. Entire lineup has made it up to the plate here. Bases remain loaded with 2 down. And it's Max Schumann at the plate. Schumann, a right-handed batter, hitting .234. Just 1 homer and 2 RBI. Again, part of that juggernaut offense somebody was claiming. Again, I give all the credit that the top 4, very good. Bottom 5, not so much. First pitch is a strike to Schumann. Pitch, that is high, 1-1. The 1-1 pitch. Curveball hit softly. A roller. Morton has to do something. Did he get the tag? He does, and the inning is over. Good Lord. Palmer thinks the tag wasn't applied. Why didn't we apply the tag to make sure while the runner was off base? Because the A's are going to challenge this, and if they win it, we're screwed. No tag at all. No tag at all. And the runner goes sliding in. There's a moment where he gets himself off the base. And if we keep playing, we just tag him and then he would have been out, right? The A's are going to win this challenge. This is going to be just, this is just going to be, yeah. It's already a bad moment in the game, and this call reversal is just going to make it worse. Jeez Louise. Call is overturned. Run is safe. Base is loaded. A run comes in. It'll be 4-1 A's. And, yeah, just absolutely horrific. What can you say? Lawrence Butler up for the second time in the inning. First pitch outside. How about you just punch me in the balls? Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. Curveball laid off, 2-1 on a pitch low. .38 pitches in the inning. Curveball swung on a miss, 2-2. We have to win this game, man. There's a check swing and went around. Morton winds up getting 3 strikeouts, but it took 4 runs and 10 batters to do it. We go to the second inning. The A's lead at 4-1. They left 3 men on. Well, at least I got a special lucky somewhere around here. I hope. Look, I don't mind making it a bullpen game right now. I don't want. I'm honestly not interested to see if Morton can figure it out in the next inning. Just if we got to use 6 arms, we use 6 arms. Whatever. Sagano's pitching tomorrow. I think he can go 7, and then we got a day off, and everybody can get a breather. So maybe a couple of guys got to pitch back to back. Whatever. I got a day off on Monday. Just go to the pen. Enough of this. I don't want to see him back out there. I hope people can see the difference between Dean Kramer's 4-run inning last night versus the 4-run inning Morton just gave right here. I hope people can see that there's a difference. And why one guy deserves maybe a little more criticism than the other. Bottom of the first. We had enough of that. Top of the second. Here's Colton Cowser. All right, folks. We've got 24 outs to play with. We're down 3 against a bad team, we hope. So there's a check swing, and apparently he went around. Really? The appeal wasn't even very convincing. But okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes on Cowser. No cows in the chat. Wow, you guys, the morale is that low? Not a single cow? Again, folks. That pitch is a called strike 3, a sweeper. Cowser goes down looking for the first out. The Cows have come home a little too late on that at-bat. Here's Ramon Arias. He takes a first pitch strike.
I have a brother.
273 average, a couple of homers, 19 driven in. That one's lined. Base hit into left center field. Center fielder will cut it off. Ramon will have a long single with 1 down. .101 off the bat from Ramon. Here is Dylan Carlson.
Dylan, your son?
Switch hitter batting from the left side against Severino. Takes high for ball 1. Offense has got to help out tonight. Severino didn't look good in the first inning. It's too bad we couldn't have gotten more than that 1 run. Count is 1-1 on Carlson now. 1 out, runner at first. That one is fouled at the plate. Carlson had a home run in last night's ball game to start the scoring for Baltimore. 2-run homer to left field. Swing and a miss. He goes down on a fastball at 97 from Severino. 2 away. Here's Maverick Hanley. He has done very little with the bat, just 3 for 33. That is an 0.91 average. 1-0 pitch. Swing and a miss. And it looked like he was late on that sweeper. Off-speed pitch, and he was still late. 1-1 the count. In on the hands and a slow roller to short. Off-balance throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. The Orioles get one base runner, and he is left stranded on to the bottom of the second. The A's lead at 4-1. Boy, it's just going to be depressing until we can get some runs back here, isn't it? I mean, we got to sit here and wait to see who's going to be on the mound for the next inning. I want to see somebody else, but I got a feeling Morton's going to be out there again. Hang in there, folks. Let me bring in a motivational speaker to help out.
That's right. We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've come too far. There's too much to lose. We've got to keep our composure.
Everybody okay now? Great. Saturday night. Late night, West Coast. Okay. I'm okay. You're okay. We're all okay. We're going to be okay. Hey, folks. Hey, if you're watching and you're not subscribed to the channel, we could have something nice to talk about right now. 6 subscribers away from hitting a nice little milestone there, 2,800. Nice round number. And, yeah, 6 is a pretty obtainable goal, I think. Now, again, with that live sub count, it's not totally live. It sort of just updates itself with every increment of 10. So when it does get to 2,800, we'll see it, I think. But we're going to need 6 people tonight to get there. Not sure where it's at right now, but let's try to get there, folks. All right, Jacob Wilson, who just cannot stop getting hits, will lead it off, and there's a hard one-hopper to third. Arias over to first in time, a 1-pitch out. Charlie Morton still out there. He threw 40 pitches in the first. He gets 1 out on 1 pitch in the second. Ain't that how it is? Here is Brent Rooker, singled and scored in the previous inning, as did several other A's. First pitch is a called strike. This ball is hit to the right and going to be out of play, foul. 0-2 on Rooker. The Orioles will have the top of the order coming up in the next inning. The 0-2, top of the zone. That might have gotten a strike from a robot ump, but just a tad high apparently. 1 ball, 2 strikes. There's a curveball drilled, but it stays up and not hit as hard or far as I thought. I got to be honest. Sounded good off the bat. Launch angle looked pretty scary, but it's just a fly ball to left. Handled by Carlson for the second out. 2 outs on 5 pitches in the second inning. And, gosh. Ugh. Why couldn't you figure something out sooner than this, Charlie? Here's a first pitch ball fouled by Soderstrom. He walked his first time up. Oh, we got an Oriole fan with a Raleigh Fingers mustache in the crowd. Very nice. This ball is hit right back off of Morton. There will be no play. Hanley, the catcher, will pick it up on the deflection in front of the mound. Morton takes a liner, and it'll be an infield hit with 2 down for the A's. Actually hit off of his glove, so Morton is fine. Just couldn't snare it. Two down, runner at first. Seth Brown, the batter. He struck out his first time. That was the first out Morton made in the ball game. There goes the runner. Throw down is not in time. So a stolen base by Soderstrom. With 2 down, gets the A's another runner in scoring position. The 1-0 to Brown is low and in, 2-0. The 2-0 to Brown. Curveball, give us that call. We get it. Curveball kissing the outside corner for a strike. 2-1. 50 pitches now from Morton. Here's a ball fouled off to the right. 2-2 the count. One more strike gets us out of the inning here. Runner at second with 2 down. The 2-2 count on Brown. Pitch high, not close. Got to do better than that, Charlie. You're not going to get a swing on that pitch. Full count. Payoff pitch. Fouled straight back. The A's still haven't announced who their starting pitcher will be for tomorrow afternoon's finale. Orioles will go to Sagano to close out this road trip, which he started Game 1 in Seattle. There's a foul ball. It's still 3-2 with 2 down. Runner at second. As Morton looked to be having a quick inning with the pitch count, but this at-bat's going pretty long. Pitch number 55 of the evening is low, ball 4. Good Lord. Ugh. Two on, 2 out for McIver. Fouled away. On a change-up, the count is 0-1. McIver had a hit in the 4-run rally for the A's in the first. You know you're not having a good night on the mound when your number 6 batter is up for the second time in 2 innings. The 0-1. Way outside. Get the frickin' bullpen up, for Christ's sake. He's closing in on 60 pitches anyway. Just get him out of here. Jesus Christ. 1-1 the count. That pitch is inside, 2-1. Two-one pitch. Low and away. Snap throw to first. Runner is back in there. I like the idea from Maverick Hanley. He's like, Charlie, if you can't get an out, I'll try. The count is 3-1 now on McIver. If he walks this dude. Called a strike. McIver was hoping for a free pass. Morton does hit the inside corner. And now with a full count, the runners at first and second will be off to the races as soon as Charlie goes into his windup. McIver asks for time. What was my least favorite Orioles game to watch? Oh, that's easy. Swing and a miss. And the inning is over. Morton gets a strikeout and pitches a scoreless inning, although it took a lot of effort to do so. We go to the third. It's 4-1 Athletics. Least favorite Orioles game to watch is, what is it? Game 2 of the AL, what is it? Championship Series? Orioles, Yankees? Whatever. Jeffrey Mayer. The Jeffrey Mayer game. I'll never watch that game again. I can't watch it. I can't watch it. Which game was it, George? Game 2? I think we were up 1-0. And then that turned the series around. Or maybe it was tied at 1 apiece and they took the lead with, maybe it was game 3. Andy's not an Orioles fan, but he enjoys me watching the Orioles. Well, thanks, Andy. I wish I was enjoying it right now. It was game 1. Are you sure, George? I could have sworn that we had a early lead in the series, like a first game win, but oh, we won game 2. Okay, but yeah, that it's just it makes you want to just trauma, like actual trauma. I remember the apartment I was living in at the time, my roommates, we were in college. I was fresh out of college, fresh out of high school, just in college, doing a lot of partying, living in South Carolina at that time. Just about lost my mind. All right, folks, it is the top of the third, and it is Jackson Holiday, first pitch, ball 1. All right. Swing and a miss. That pitch was well spotted by Severino. Just hit the up and in corner there on Jackson. That one drops in there, a changeup on the outside corner at the knees. A nice mix of pitches there by Severino. That's going to make it tough on Jackson with this 1-ball, 2-strike count. Wow, what a sequence. What a sequence by Severino's. Holiday caught looking on a sweeper at the bottom of the zone for strike 3. I hate giving the other team credit when we're losing for something, but man, Severino, if he starts pitching like that, we're in trouble, because that was A really nice sequence on his part. Here's Rutschman. First pitch is a strike. Suddenly, Severino is locked in. Not good news. Rutschman walked his first time up.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
Pitch up and in. Adley lays off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing at a pitch below the zone. Rutschman just gets a piece, fouls it behind the plate. 1-2 the count. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Rutschman goes down on a fastball up and away. 2 down in the inning. And this is not a good sight, folks. Had the top of the order up. Second time through for Severino. Hoping to see a response in this inning. And it's been 2 quiet outs. Here's Gunnar. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. Gunnar had a hit in his first time up. That one is also in the dirt, 2-0. The 2-0. That one's hit in the left center pretty well, but right at the left fielder as it starts to slice right at him. That ball was slicing. Off the bat, it looked like it had an angle to find a gap, but opposite field just sliced right into the left fielder's glove, and the inning is over. That is it for the top of the third. Wow, is that where we're at? Bottom of the third coming up. 4-1 A's. Where is my special lucky? Didn't I threaten to spark that puppy up? I got to go look for it, I guess. Be right back, folks. Be sure to hit the like button if you haven't. Thanks.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Okay, on to the bottom of the third. It'll be Bleday, Davidson, and Schumann, the bottom of the A's order. First pitch to Bleday is ball 1. Come on, Charlie. For Christ's sake, it's the bottom of the order. Throw some strikes. Make it ball 2. Bleday walked his first time up. Morton's treating him like Roberto Clemente in his prime, I guess. 2-0 pitch. Outside, but we get a strike called anyway. All right, 2-1. That is nowhere close. 3 balls and a strike to Bleday. Here's an idea. Should Morton walk the leadoff batter, warm up the pen? Just throwing it out there. 3-1. Taken all the way. I would have two. Full count. That pitch was in there for a strike. Again, it's the bottom of the order, Charlie. Didn't even have to get to a full count. Come on. Payoff pitch. Jesus Christ. Another curveball that misses off the plate outside to issue a leadoff walk. And we just carry on like it's no big deal. Here is Logan Davidson. Check on the runner at first. He's back. Here's a curveball called a strike, laid off by Davidson. Nobody out, runner at first in the bottom of the third. 4-1 A's. All 4 runs for the A's came in the first inning. Pitch outside, 1-1. Check on the runner at first. He's back. Favorite Orioles game I watched, 1989, Orioles versus the California Angels at Memorial Stadium. Mike Devereaux walks it off with a home run that went through the foul pole down the left field line. The why not season. I was 12 years old. I thought I just saw something that no Avengers movie could possibly touch. It was heroic. One ball and 2 strikes. I'm glad that got a giant laugh out of Grimm. That one is fouled away. One and 2 the count on Davidson. There's a called strike 3, a curveball at the top of the zone. Strikeout for Morton. Are you speaking on behalf of all of Charm City Chat, Grimm? You sure you want to take that responsibility? I mean, you've been here for all of what, 2 games? But you know the pulse of everybody here? Okay. All right. Here is Max Schumann. Ball 1 to him. Schumann is 1 for 1. That pitch is fouled away. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This will be the 75th pitch of the night from Morton. Curveball inside, 2-1 the count. What do I do? Do what, Patrick? Check on the runner at first. He's back. Two one hits the batter. Jesus Christ. I will be right back.
What was that? It was bad. It had nothing, no fire, no energy, no nothing.
Charlie Morton's getting yanked out of the game now. Matt Bowman coming in relief. Call to the bullpen. Thanks, Charlie.
Hit the bricks, pal. You're done.
I'm starting to adjust. I've gotten really into running 10Ks. I garden now, and I even bought season tickets for the Orioles, since that's what guys who can't satisfy women do.
What? What? Okay. We are heading to the what? Oh, we're heading to a new pitcher. We're still in the bottom of the third. Matt Bowman is on in relief. Okay, here we go. Runners at first and second. Bowman's first pitch is not close. Low and away for ball one. Top of the order for the A's. Lawrence Butler is up. He's already 1 for 2. Third plate appearance in as many innings. Swing and a miss. 1-1 the count. The pitch. Low and away. 2-1. That ball's hit a tapper towards second. Holiday has to quickly throw to first, his only play. That's the second out of the inning. Both runners move up. Second and third now. 2 down. And it's going to be a tough out. Jacob Wilson. I mean, he's got to be leading the league in batting average, right? Who the hell's hitting higher than 360, whatever he is? He is 1 for 2 tonight. And he takes inside for the first pitch, ball one. With 2 outs and runners in scoring position, which is the case here, he's hitting .409, 9 for 22. Inside again, 2-0. You got Brent Rooker on deck. So pitching around Wilson is not a strategy. You got to pitch to him. 2-0 pitch. That ball is hit in the air to left. It is playable, and it is caught by Carlson to end the inning. All right, Matt Bowman puts out the fire. Morton started the inning, got a couple more runners on. We finally yanked them. Those runners are left stranded. On to the 4th inning now. That is the first third of the ball game. Good Lord. I feel like I've called a doubleheader already. On to the 4th. It's 4-1 Athletics. Charlie's out of the game. Let's just call this a new game starting now. A new game, a game where the game doesn't begin nothing. It's a game that is going to begin with us down 3. Let's go. Come on, enough of this garbage. Excuse me. All right. Special lucky. How lucky are you going to be this morning? Hope you're extremely lucky. Oh, this table's made of wood. I can knock on it. And that just knocked over the camera. Oh, my. Oh, my. Yeah. Well done, BW. Well done. Knock on wood and knock over your camera on the table. Fantastic. There you go. Great sign, right, folks? That's not an omen or anything. You go to knock on wood and you knock over the camera. Good grief. Somebody give me a break. Oh, sorry, folks. The weather is calling for cloudy skies. Maybe some fog in the area. Ryan O'Hearn at the plate. First pitch is a ball. Second pitch is a ball. 2-0 on O'Hearn.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
Line drive. Base hit. Left field. The Orioles have the leadoff man on base. Please, for the love of God, help me in Charm City chat feel good. Let's rally. Come on. First pitch to Ramon Laureano is just on the outside edge, apparently called a strike. Let me put my glasses on. Laureano 0 for 1. That pitch is over the plate but low. 1 ball, 1 strike. O'Hearn at first, nobody out. Lead off 1 outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. So far, the Special Lucky's doing all right. Two-one pitch. Low, ball 3. I'll just keep on taking puffs. Three and 1 the count. Pitch. That one is hit in the air. High. Is it far enough? Looking up. That ball is gone! Bye, bye, birdie! Ramon Laureano! A deep fly to left field. And the Orioles have climbed back quickly. It's a one-run ball game now with a long way to go. It's 4-3. Damn, this weed is good. The Orioles are turning and BW is burning. Laureano. Here's a line drive, base hit in the right field for the milkman. Folks, there's nobody out in the inning, and the tying run is on at first with 2 runs already in. Hello. Here is Arias. He had a base hit his first time up.
I have a brother.
He lifts a fly ball foul off to the right. Laureano and O'Hearn take a drink from the hydration station and then unceremoniously just knock it over. Okay. I'm not sure what that symbolizes, but the hydration station just got treated like a $5. Yeah. Here's Ramon with a 1-1 count. Pitch, Ramon Arias. Did I say Laureano? I'm sorry. Here's Arias. BW's a little bit stoned, but it's working. He's doing this for you. He's even willing to refer to himself in third person, just for you. The 1-2, first a throw, and my God, Cowser is picked off at first. Good grief. How? Why? How and why? How and why do you kill momentum like this? I mean, Cowser's not even close to getting back. And just like that, Arias lifts a fly ball to right. It is caught after Butler has to turn himself around for the second out. Well, Cowser would have still been at first on that fly ball. But, yeah, that hurt. 2 down, bases empty. Dylan Carlson up now, pitching the dirt for ball 1.
Dylan, your son?
George, I got a feeling you're right. I mean, more times than I can remember in a season at this stage. Here's a fly ball shallow right, shit in the inning. Butler waiting on it, makes the catch. And that'll do it. Well, it started off great. The Orioles got a home run from Ramon Laureano, a 2-run shot. Cowser followed it up with a base hit to try to get a rally going to tie it up, but unfortunately he got picked off. And the inning ended pretty quickly after that. But it's a 1-run ball game now, folks. Again, with a long way to go. Bottom of the 4th coming up. A's 4, Orioles 3. And Morton out of the game. And BW running out of special lucky. I mean, I don't know if I can keep this thing turning and burning for another full inning, folks. I'm trying to conserve, you know, without letting the fire go out. I have to really play this right. Gonna be the big bats coming up here for the A's, 3, 4, and 5. Matt Bowman likely going to pitch another inning. He's the closest thing we have to a long man in the pen. You can get 2 innings out of him. Aiken can give you a couple if need be. Everybody else is pretty much a 1-inning guy. If I got to smoke a whole pack, well, I mean, this is a special lucky. There's no packs of this. I have to roll them up. And with the condition I'm in right now, I can't pull it off. I need those surgical fingers, you know. Right now I'm shaking like I just drank a gallon of Red Bull. I'm kind of stuck. Yeah, I'm on the goo-goo. We call it the goo-goo around here, Chris. Let's goo to the bottom of the 4th. It's a goo opportunity for a comeback against a team like this, right? Brent Rooker at the plate. First pitch was a ball. Or no, first pitch was, yeah. It's a ball and a strike, all right? That's where we're at. 1-1. Off the plate outside, 2-1. BW might sound a little bit different right now because, yeah, this stuff really helped. My mood is suddenly a little more peaceful. High fly ball. Stay in the yard. Stay in the yard. Wow. 1 foot in front of the wall and left. Dylan Carlson makes the catch. Just enough room. Rooker flies out to deep left field. 1 away in the bottom of the 4th. George, you would think they cancel each other out, but they actually sort of enhance each other, which is why I think it's the breakfast of champions. Red Bull and a special lucky. You're good to go. It's the only way I can play video games. Which, of course, is a very productive hobby. The 0-1 pitch, way off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. No, there's a symbiotic relationship. It works. It's like helping hands. 2-1 the count. That I do, Andy. That I do. Over more than 1 C. So overseas. There's a lot of C's between me and Baltimore. 3-1 the count on Soderstrom with 1 out, nobody on, bottom of the 4th. Got to be careful to him on this pitch. We got the called strike. Nice location from Bowman there to get the count full. Payoff pitch. That is low, ball 4. Well, I don't hate the walk. Again, I am going to beat the drum. There is a huge division between the top 4 and the bottom 5 of this lineup. And Soderstrom got a lot of homers and RBI in the season. Putting him on here, and with 1 out, go after Brown. Let's try to work around that walk, and might be actually the best thing we did. Let's see. Want to know the count on Brown. Check on Soderstrom. He's back. He's already got a stolen base tonight. He has 3 on the season. 1-0 pitch. That is fouled away. That's right, folks. Joel knows what's up. The Charm City chat. Triple C. Once in a while, when we're feeling good, I'd like to ask the Charm City chat, you down with CCC? And they know how to respond. I just don't know if they're in the mood for something like that at this particular moment. We got a 1-2 count on Brown. 1 out, runner at first. Chilo is close. Got 2 of the words right. Check on the runner, Soderstrom. He's back. I think that's the second check. And wow, Soderstrom has an injury. First base coach immediately calling for the trainer. Tyler up to his feet now, but he was sort of quivering there. Maybe something on into his gut. I don't know. I think he just slammed a part of his, I don't know, rib cage or pelvis or something. I don't know. He hurt something. I grabbed the left side of his hip or lower left ab area there. They're letting him shake it off here. So we got a break in the action. We are in Sacktown, folks. It's the Ball Sack series that everyone has been waiting for. First time in history for the Orioles to be playing in the city of Sacramento. Ball Sack 2025. You were there. You can tell your grandkids about this historic Ball Sack series. The 1-2 pitch is swung on and missed. A cutter from Bowman above the zone. Got a chase. 2 down. He didn't get hurt standing on first, Joel. He got hurt sliding back in after a pickoff attempt. That's right. There could be 7,000 or 8,000 people in the stands to watch this Ball Sack series. First pitch to McIver is low and away for ball 1. How much more time before someone eventually types in BW enough with the Ball Sack stuff? Here's a ground ball. Third baseman Arias goes the short way to second to get the force, and the inning is over. On to the 5th. Folks, this game's not even half over, and we're coming up to hit down a run. It is 4-3 Athletics. And we got 9-1-2 coming up. That's right. We're trying to take 2 in the Ball Sack. Slater, that is a perfect pun. Slater, perfect. You know, a good pun has to be perfectly constructed. You got to get everything just right in the right order, and that you nailed it, buddy. Hoping we can take 2 in the Ball Sack. That's fantastic, man. Or maybe I just think it's funnier because I'm stoned. I don't know. Nobody else seems to be laughing. Maybe I'm just giving you too much credit. I don't know. Jeez, tough room. All right. Enough. That's funny. I'm funny. Ah, Christ. I guess Charm City Chat's just not going to want to have any fun until we get a lead back. Or until the game's over and we've won, maybe. We're not allowed to have fun yet, BW. I know, folks. We can't afford to lose a series to this team the way they've been playing, especially. Trying to claw our way back into this race. Hanley goes after the first pitch here in the top of the fifth, fouls it away. 0-1 the count. There you go. Keep the ball sack puns coming. Oh, wait. Just realized that was not a good verb to use there. But that was an accident. No pun intended. 1-1 the count on Maverick Hanley. We'd love for him to find a way to get on base, wouldn't we? He did that a couple of games back in Seattle against Brian Wu. He found a way to get on. That pitch, that nearly grazed Hanley. Lean in that one, Maverick. Buddy, you got to know, if you're a major leaguer hitting under 100 and that breaking ball's inside, you lean into it, buddy. 2-2 pitches high, full count. Take one for the team next time, Maverick. Payoff. Check swing. He didn't go. No, he rang him up. Come on, Blue. Damn it. I wanted that leadoff walk. Let me see if he went around. Palmer's not freaking out. I guess he went. I don't know. I don't trust these angles for check swings. They're not really right on the line, are they? One away for Jackson Holiday, folks. Oh for 1 with a walk. That one's hit to the right on a slow roller to first. It'll be a tag play by Soderstrom on Holiday. That ball, similar to the one hit by the A's in this game where Morton charged it and didn't really know what to do. I don't know how deep O'Hearn was playing on that plate. I have to go back to look at it. But, man, between Morton and O'Hearn, something should have happened. Rutschman at the plate. He takes a tough first pitch cutter on the inside edge. Strike 1. 2 down, nobody on. Rutschman at the plate.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
This pitch is low, kind of wrapping around the zone there for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. Silent J, yeah. Two and 1 the count. That pitch is low. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Line drive. That's a fair ball down the right field line. Rutschman will turn and go to second. That is a 2-out double, folks. Hang in there, splash it up. We got the tying run in scoring position.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. I've come to swing and miss again. In another big RBI spot. Striking out seems like it's all that I've got. Here's a ground ball, base hit into left field. Rutschman will turn, come home. The throw in is cut off, and this ball game is tied. Folks, it's a new ball game, 4-4. Folks.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Okay. Now we've erased. We've cut the tumor off. All right. Now let's play some frickin' baseball. Ryan O'Hearn up, 2 down, runner at first. Ground ball to second. That'll end the inning. But the Orioles, a 2-out rally, a double by Rutschman, and a big RBI knock from Gunna. Adley and Gunna, they went back-to-back a couple of nights back, right? Here they are combining for a 2-out rally to tie the ball game, and we're only halfway through, folks. Bottom of the 5th coming up. It's 4-4. I got the vapors. Well, I mean, we have to win now, so it's time to invite my guest on for the rest of the ball game. Sitting out the first half, appropriately so, I would say. That's right. That's right, folks. Oh, look out! Oh, you want a second introduction? All right, I think that's enough. The hat. Okay, the hat. Don't try and milk it. Okay, you got your intro. Folks, welcome to the ball game. It has been a roller coaster affair. One of those roller coasters that starts going straight down. But we're at that part of the ride where we're going this way. So you showed up at the right time. It's a 4-4 ball game. Going into the bottom of the 5th. And again, folks, we need 6 subscribers tonight for that number to hit 2,800. We'd love for that to happen, wouldn't we? If you're watching right now and you haven't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and do it. There's no commitment, no obligation, and no salesman will visit your home. You're simply helping out a channel that relies on that sort of thing to survive. Here we go, bottom of the 5th. Matt Bowman will continue to pitch. And that first pitch to J.J. Bleday was well off the plate outside for ball 1. And again, not close. 2 pitches a foot outside from Bowman. We've already got an inning plus out of him. Again, if we got to use every arm, so be it. There's a strike, a swing and a miss. Bowman gets back into it. It's 2-1. We got to have everybody ready to go. This is a win we got to have. We got to win this. We got to. Bleday's walked both times up so far tonight. That pitch is called a strike. We get the call. Top of the zone. Count even up at 2-2. Always the most interesting of timing. 2-2 pitches high. The count is full. What a surprise. What a surprise. Full count on Bleday. Can't afford to walk the leadoff man. Pitch. And we did. Bowman walks the leadoff man. And Bleday has walked all 3 times he's been up. Not good. Not the way you respond after you just tied her up. But again, Bowman is pitching in his 3rd different inning. He hasn't pitched 2 full innings, but He ended the third, pitched the fourth, and now out here for the fifth. And that first pitch bounces into there for ball one. We got to be ready to go to another guy. I don't care if you got a plan that Bowman has got to get us to the sixth. You got to have the next guy ready to go. Bowman, to me, looks like he's done. He gave us 30 pitches. Take it. Patch it together. 1-0 the count on Davidson. Swing and a miss on a cutter that had a lot of the plate. Davidson has struck out both times up tonight, so hopefully he's just in a funk and we can get this guy out. Here's a check on the runner. He's in there safely. Nobody out with a runner at first in the bottom of the fifth. Tie ball game. A's put a 4 spot up. The Orioles have climbed back to tie it up. Ball hit on the ground, foul off to the right. 2 strikes on Davidson. The 1-2 pitch from Bowman. Over the plate, but low. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two and two. The pitch. Hit on the ground, foul on the first base side. We'll do it again. There is somebody. Keegan Aiken is getting loose. Okay. And Aiken again is another guy that can give you more than 1 inning. We just got to be ready to go to him. I would assume he's going to be brought in to face Butler, the lefty leadoff hitter. No matter what happens here with the next 2 batters. But you kind of wish that instead of planning out when to bring a guy in, you play it by when another guy on the mound may be done already. Here's a 3-2 pitch. Swung on and fouled away. It's still 3-2. I mean, Bowman is out here still trying to get the first out of the inning. Walked the first guy, and this at-bat has gone at least 7 pitches. Another 3-2. In on the hands and popped up. Okay, we got a break. Holiday, take charge. Make that catch. Okay, we got the first out of the inning. I still say go to Aiken right now. I mean, yeah, I just, it's not matchups that worry me. It's, all right, we're going to try here. 1 out, runner at first. Come on, Bowman. Empty the tank. This is your last batter. Human's already got a hit tonight. First pitch. Breaks low and away, ball 1. Bowman closing in on 40 pitches. That's pretty much all you want to see out of this guy. There's a strike left alone by the batter. 1-1 the count. Anybody in the mood for a double play ball? Pitch number 40 from Bowman is in there for a strike outside half of the plate. Folks, 1-2 the count. Again, I'm putting my money that Aiken comes out for the next batter, regardless what happens here. Pitch. That is off the plate. It's 2-2. The 2-2, and the batter Schumann asks for time. We are tied at 4 in the bottom of the 5th. The A's have a runner at first with 1 out. Matt Bowman being stretched to his limits here. The 2-2 is check swing. He went around and chased a cutter about 6 inches above the zone. Strike 3 and a big one.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
All right, folks. Ain't no faking, ain't no mistaking. Time to bring home the bacon and go to Keegan Aiken. Here comes Mansolino. Call to the pen, folks. 2 down, runner at first. Tie ball game. BW gonna take a break. He deserves it. Help him out. Hit the like button. Get a membership, folks. Hit that join button if you want to. $3.99, 17 cents a ball game to help out the channel. Become a bird watcher like George over here. Just think about it.
I offer you the opportunity to join me in glorious battle.
Can we overcome a stinker from Charlie Morton? We hadn't done it all season in those first 7 starts he made before we finally said, go figure it out in the bullpen. Well, we're trying to be a different team than we were then and be a team that can figure out how to work around a bad start like that, at least against a team like the A's. I mean, that's the good news, folks. Here we go. Lawrence Butler immediately drills the first pitch into left field. It's going to get past Carlson and go down for extra bases. Runner's going to round third. The throw home is out! Hanley, Maverick Hanley, you are a superhero. Hanley blocks the plate. Carlson nails him. Oh, what a play at the plate. Old school style. We get the runner out at home. Oh, doctor. A huge moment in the ball game. Gunner with the relay throw. On one bounce, Hanley handles it. Perfect. Keeps his space. Bleday is out. The inning is over. And we stay tied. Holy cow. What's going on? What? Why is there an umpire with a mask off? Don't mess around with me. You want to challenge this? Isn't it kind of late to be challenging? This play happened 2 minutes ago. How the hell are you just now doing this? Don't act like Hanley did anything wrong in terms of setting up to catch this ball and give the runner a chance, because there's nothing else he can do there. Don't you dare go with that nonsense. Don't you dare. I swear. I will go ballistic. Hanley did everything you're supposed to do. What else do you want him to do? Be Plastic Man? Extend his arms 6 feet while he stays safely to the side? Don't you dare mess this up. He caught it right where the ball was thrown. You got to go where the ball is, catch it, and make a play. What do you want him to do? Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. The runner's out. The runner's out. Thank you. Shut the hell up, Blue, and get back behind the plate, you dope. All right, inning over. Finally. Good grief. Folks. What the hell? Wow. Oh, my God. This is why baseball's the best sport, to be honest. As much of a headache as that last 5 minutes was for me, you just don't have that kind of a thing in any other sport, right? But I mean, honestly, Hanley did everything he was supposed to do. I don't know what else a catcher is supposed to do there. Once the ball is thrown into the area, and that area just happens to be right on line where the runner is sliding in along that third base line into the plate, what do you want him to do? He's got to get in there, catch it, and boom, you got a collision there. But, you know, we understand the rule is in place to avoid injury and unnecessary head-on collisions. But for Christ's sake, don't try and sit there in your little replay booth and let your mind come up with some stupid reason to overturn what was clearly just a natural, relay throw, to the catcher at the plate for a tag out. What do you want him to do? Jeez Louise. All right. I'd say that was an educational inning. Folks, what's the like count looking like? I haven't even looked. Are we getting in there near 100? I mean, folks, we got over 100 people, and yet the likes are only just over 70. We got to get it up, folks. You want to start up another win streak? If you're watching, tap that like button. Let's get it up there. Tie ball game. Ramon Laureano at the plate. First pitch is a strike. Severino still out there. And the next pitch is low. 1-1 on Laureano.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Laureano is 1 for 2. He hit that 2-run homer. Against his former club. And again, Severino coming into tonight had only given up 4 long balls in the first 77 innings pitched on the season. This one is popped up on the infield. Play made at third. First out of the inning on a pop-up by Laureano. Come on, folks. Let's go. Let's go. Trying to get to 100 likes. Trying to win a ball game. Late night. Uh-oh. The milkman is staring at it. Folks, goodbye. See you later. Bye-bye, birdie. Colton Cowser launches one. It still hasn't landed. The Orioles have taken the lead 5-4. The milkman delivers.
It's magic, you know. It's magic. On a magic carpet ride. On a magic carpet ride. You believe in magic.
Holy cow.
It's magic, you know.
Oh, your boy is fired up. Cowser with the stare down. Oh. 5-4 Baltimore. We got the lead. Here is Ramon Arias. He's already in an 0-2 count. And the next pitch is in the dirt. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks, I forgot to splash it up.
Splish, splash, I was taking a bath.
Get wet. Grounded foul off to the left. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Folks, that ball was absolutely destroyed. When Cowser gets it all, holy cow. 465 feet. Holy cow. We got that confirmed or what? Because now Dan's saying 455. I mean, split the difference and it's still an absolute bomb. 2-2 on Arias. The pitch. Low and away, full count. Folks, here's a bugle for you. This feels like a night where we should get to a sub-count goal, doesn't it? That is ball 4. Ramon, take your base. A 1-out walk to Arias.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Come on, folks. Have a heart. I'm going to check right now. I'm going in to see what the actual live count is and tell you how many we need. If you're watching right now and you haven't subscribed, Charm City Chat is asking you along with me. Folks, you got to ask along with me. You got to help me out. You got to encourage. This is not a cult, but it is a family. Come on. Let's reel a few people in. We're 5 away. We are 5 away. I guess it was right. We're 5 away, folks. And I got to refresh my game because when it hits the 2-hour mark on the stream, it makes you do that for some reason. Stand by, folks. I've missed a pitch, maybe 2. Oh, no. It might be a few pitches. I just closed the entire browser. Not good. Not good at all. Now BW is rushing. And BW is... yeah, he is rushing now. Anxiety is picking up. Where's the link? Oh, boy. That was BW's first error of the season in terms of clicking. My first clicking error. E10 on BW. If you're scoring. Okay, it's 3-1 on Carlson and a swing and a miss, full count. All right, folks, we got a runner at second, 1 out. What did I miss? Carlson's at the plate with a full count. Severino's still out there. He's got to be near the end of his rope. Payoff pitch is fouled away. This will be the 98th pitch of the night from Severino. Fouled again. 1 out in the top of the 6th. The Orioles lead it 5-4, overcoming a 4-0 deficit. Or no, 4-1 deficit, excuse me, after the first inning. Payoff pitch outside, ball 4.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
All right, folks. We have 2 men on base, and Severino has got to be done, right? After that walk. And on 99 pitches. Folks, we've got a super chat coming in.
Message for you, son.
Scott Horwitz says, coming from Yanks land to O's land. Gross lost tonight. Scott, that's very generous, folks. I mean, come on, give the guy credit and hit the like on that super chat. A Yankee fan. Throwing a little bit of support to the BirdWatcher Channel. I say little bit, that sounded rude. Showing a lot of support. Particularly, again, given the circumstances. So welcome in, Scott. I would say sorry for the loss, but I'm not going that far, buddy. But thanks again for the super chat.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Folks, it's Ramon Arias at the plate. Forgive me for missing a couple of pitches. The count is 2-1 with 2 on and 1 out. Sir Anthony Dominguez is up and getting loose in the Oriole pen. Excuse me, I said Arias. It's Maverick Hanley at the plate. I'm screwing up. Hanley with a soft roller. Only 1 play for Severino. He throws to first in time. Hanley, he doesn't get a lot of hits, but this out was productive. It moves 2 runners up. With 2 down, then Holiday due up. Here is the pitching change. You're going to have to bet your bottom dollar the A's are going to bring out a lefty here. Maybe T.J. McFarland. We've seen him already. Somebody else? Surely they're going to the pen. The manager is not taking the baseball. This is right now just a conversation. Severino over 100 pitches. And they're going to leave him in there. Oh, my. Oh, my. The A's are playing with fire. You want to pitch to Jackson right now? Let's go. Come on, Jackson. Show this spent right-hander who's on 103 pitches what to do when they think that he can get you out. Wow. He chased a pitch. Luckily, it's foul on the first base side. Broke his bat in the process. Holiday, so aggressive, and went after a pitch way up and in. Nearly did something with it, but damn. That's why you want something in the zone, buddy. You just hang in there. You'll get one. 0-1 the count on Holiday, folks. Pitch. And he is just being too aggressive. Went after another bad one. Tried to check his swing, could not. And on the appeal, yeah, he went all the way around. Not even close. Okay. 2 strikes, Jackson. Now you got to play protect mode here a little bit. He takes high, ball 1. We don't need a 3-run homer right now, Jackson. Just a base hit will knock in 2. Two down, runner at second and third. Pitch. He chases one low. It's hit to third. And after a double clutch, the runner is safe at first. Urias scores. I don't know if the first baseman was off the bag, but a late call by the ump. Safe at first base. It's 6-4 Baltimore. We'll sort it out in the second. A's manager coming out barking. The third baseman, Davidson, with the throw on a bounce. And yeah, the first baseman, Soderstrom, well off the bag. Holiday will make it, folks. It's 6-4. Run on the board. Come on. It's magic. It's still magic. That'll do it for Severino. Why do they leave him out there for Holiday? I don't know. Bit of a slap in the face of Holiday, if you ask me. This is what you get, folks, in a ball sack series. This is a ball sack kind of a ball game. Pitching change for the A's coming up. Rutschman due up for the Orioles. How's everybody doing on this Saturday night? I'm going to check in on that like count, folks. It's a break. We're up to 88. We got 140 people. We can knock it out right now. Can you hear the snapping? Is it getting picked up on the microphone? Hello. If you're watching right now, welcome in. Glad you're here. Put up your feet. Have a drink. Whatever you got to do. It's a close game. It's been an entertaining game. Frustrating, exciting. It's been an emotional roller coaster. I'm sure anybody in the Charm City chat that's been here for the entire game will confirm that for you. But if you're just arriving, please hit that like button, that thumbs up at the bottom of your screen. We're trying to get over 100 likes. It's the only way we know how to do business around here. And we're just a few away. That's the only bit of work you got to do. BW here will take care of the rest. All right. Pitching change for the A's. Severino has a couple of runners still out on the bases after 5 2/3. He gave up 5 earned runs, 6 in total. And again, 2 other runners still out there. 8 hits. Hogan Harris, the lefty. Again, they bring out a lefty. 1 batter after Holiday. If I'm an A's fan, I'm screaming, why didn't you just go to this guy for Holiday? It's a big old curveball to Rutschman. That's a strike.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
1st and 3rd, 2 down for the Orioles. The 0-1 to Adley is a pitch, a fastball that got away from Harris. Hogan Harris is on the pitch. A lefty that I've seen once or twice before. Seems to be a bit of a soft tosser. Fastball coming in there at 93 to Rutschman. For a strike, it's 1-2. Holiday at first base. I wouldn't have mind seeing him maybe get a jump and steal, but man, we haven't had a whole lot of success with base running this season, have we? We got to keep trying though when the situation calls for it. Rutschman hits a fly ball to right center. Who wants it? Center fielder will get it, and that'll end the inning. But the Orioles get 2 runs to take the lead for the first time today. They erased a 3-run deficit, tied it up, and now we are ahead 6-4 as we go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's go. We're trying to even up this series, win tomorrow, and go home with a 5-1 record on the road. And if we do that, let me add it all up. Let's see. There's the 2, let's see, the 2, 9. Would that be 11 out of 14? I think would be 11-3 in a 14-game stretch if we can close out this series. I think that would be 2 losses to the Cardinals and the loss last night. And you got that streak we had before the Cardinals series, plus the first game against St. Louis, and then the 6-game streak. And then you add on, yeah, I think that's right. I don't know. You guys figure it out. Whatever it is, if we can take care of business here, it's been a hell of a couple of weeks to try to get this season back on track, if you ask me. I don't know. Ask somebody else. That's right. Jordan Westberg has hit a home run in the first inning in tonight's game. Did he do more than that? I brought that up before the first pitch of the game. That was in the pregame notes, folks. There is a reason why my stream starts a little bit before the first pitch. It's called a pregame show. And it's not me just sitting here going, nah. I'm giving you vital information to know as you watch the ball game. Injury status, roster moves, late lineup changes, whatever. That's what it's all about. All right, here we go. By the way, I've lost the Masson broadcast. It looks like I'm watching the Oakland. I did it there. Haha, sorry. The Athletics broadcast team. Sir Anthony Dominguez is on the pitch. First pitch, ball 1 to Jacob Wilson, and the next one is in there for a strike. All right, so a test here. It is the tough part of this A's order. 2, 3, 4. Wilson, Rooker, and Soderstrom. That ball's hit up the middle and through a base hit. This dude is like... It's amazing. I mean, I swear, it's like watching Ichiro hit. This dude just puts it where he wants it. Doesn't matter. Who is this kid? Where did they find him? And how the hell do you lose 20 out of 21 with a guy like this in your lineup? I don't know. He's on at first, nobody out for Brent Rooker. First pitch from Dominguez is low for ball 1. All right, now we got to get back into trenches time. We're back in the trenches, folks. Huddle up. Huddle up. We got to survive another counter fire here. This pitch fouled straight back, 1-1. Yeah, it should be over 370. I'm not really anxious to take a look, but why not? 371. 371. Swing and a miss. A splitter by Dominguez on the outside corner. Nice little pitch there. 1-2 the count. All right, what do you got, Dominguez? We need a out. Throw to first. Runner back. Dominguez from the belt. The 1-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. Oh, sit down, Rooker. You're out.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Rooker, I hardly knew her. 1 away. Tyler Soderstrom. 2 walks, a single, a steal, and a first pitch strike from Dominguez. Runner at first, 1 down. The 0-1 just missing low and away. Did we pass our goal, folks? We've hit it right on the money, 100. Thank you very much, folks. No need to stop, though. This pitch is low. 2-1 the count. Again, thanks to everybody for your participation.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
Runner at first. Dominguez with a look over, and the pitch just off the plate. A fastball that just kept moving away. Looked like it might have caught the corner if it was thrown straight. It is 3-1 on a dangerous hitter. Pitch. That is not close. Ball 4. That pushes a runner up in the scoring position and puts the tying run on the bases. But again, for the perhaps 24th time tonight, we are now into the more agreeable part of the batting order, where outs are a little easier to come by. At least that has been the track record. Seth Brown is 0 for 2 tonight, and first pitch swinging fouls it off. All right, we get a first pitch strike. First and second for the Athletics. 1 down. Orioles ahead 6-4 in the bottom of the 6th. High for ball 1. Dominguez not close with that pitch. Everybody needs to pitch in to get this win tonight. That is ball 2. 2-1 on Brown. The 2-1 pitch, up and in, and a foul ball from Brown. Nice jam job there by Dominguez to get strike 2. Pitch, swing and a miss! On the splitter, breaking off the plate outside. Sit down.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Like I'm saying, the more agreeable part of the order. All right, now let's get this MacGyver guy and get out of the inning. No more messing around. 2 runners on base for the A's. 2 down. MacGyver 1 for 3. First pitch called a strike. Oh, that only just caught the bottom of the zone. If by a stitch of the baseball. 1 strike. The 0-1. Up there, and Dominguez stabs it, flips it to the base at first, and this inning is over. Dominguez gets into trouble, a couple of base runners, but works around that tough part of the order and gets that better part of the order for us, for our purposes, out. Okay, here we go. Come on, folks. Come on.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
6-4 Baltimore. We go to the late innings now. That was Act 2. Holy cow. For a 3-act play, this is taking a long time. It is well after midnight back on the East Coast. Welcome, by the way, to Sunday. You've joined me on this Sunday, June the 8th. Welcome aboard. I've already enjoyed the first 11 hours and 21 minutes of it. That's already halfway over for me. You guys just got here. What are you doing here so late? What are you doing here so late? Seventh inning special lucky stretch. Oh, the lucky. Well, you know, I could relight this little, just folks, don't get, don't get all judgmental when I'm hitting a tiny little lucky, little special lucky, little tiny one. You know, don't judge. Say no to crack. All right. Lovely. We are underway. Top of the 7th. Folks, who wants to see some more runs? Gunnar Henderson is up.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Hogan Harris still out there. He only threw 4 pitches to end the 6th inning. This one way off in the dirt and outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gunnar. 2 for 3 tonight. He's got an RBI on a couple of singles. 262 the average right now. Whoa, that curveball, and Gunnar says, go ahead and hit me. On a 72-mile-an-hour curveball, Gunnar Henderson gets the easiest hit-by-pitch you'll ever ask for.
I'm walking here. I'm walking here.
Hit me with that pitch. Here's Ryan O'Hearn. Gunnar at first, nobody out.
Fight's on. It's turn and burn.
Big curveball in there for a strike. Big and slow. I know, insert joke here. Give me your best Michael Scott impression after that one. Another big, slow curveball. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Harris throws what we like to call a yacker. Oh, 2 pitch. That one's low. It's definitely if it's high, let it fly. If it's low, let it go, kind of a curveball. The 1-2 pitch. That's low on a fastball. 2 balls and 2 strikes on O'Hearn, folks. Patrick says the first inning was a yacker. Oh, Ryan O'Hearn gets caught looking on a pitch that hits the bottom of the zone. Ryan very frustrated, but if he takes a look, he'll see this one does catch the very bottom of the zone. He is out. Very middle of the plate as well. 1 away. Here is Laureano. And there goes the runner. No throw. Gunnar had that one all the way. A big jump on Harris. Take your base, Gunnar. All right. And take that double play nonsense out of the way while you're at it. Gunnar in scoring position now with 1 away. The 1-0 to Laureano. There's that curveball, and that one just hits the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. This ball is fouled away. 1-2. Laureano has a 2-run homer on the night. His average is at 260. 7 home runs. And what was part-time playing, but if you ask me, this guy should be playing every day. even when Tyler O'Neill comes back. What, huh? What did BW say? Huh? What? But we're paying O'Neill like 19 mil. But O'Neill's got all the. But Laureano's just supposed to be a platoon. No, Laureano. I want him over O'Neill. There, I said it. 2-2 pitch. Curveball fouled away. Runner at second base with one out. Harris with the 2-2 pitch. Inside. Full count, folks. Bugle time. The payoff pitch to Laureano. Hit in the left field. That one is going to get down. And Gunnar got a good read. He's coming home, and he is safe. The call is safe. There's going to be a replay. The tag was applied as he came in a slide, and with the naked eye, why is everything rhyming? I don't know, but a very close play. Blade with the throw-in from the outfield. Gunnar with the wide slide, and he did sneak in there. Oh, what a great slide, and the ump got the call right. It's a phantom tag. No tag applied. No tag applied. It's 7-4 Orioles, folks. Sorry for the delayed reaction. So we're agreed now about Ramon Laureano? Good. Here's the milkman. Get them cows up, folks. That pitch is low. 2-0 on Cowser. I think my chat is a little bit delayed. Where are all the cows? This pitch is a check swing. Did he get a piece of it? Yep. It's a 2-1 count. Folks, the lack of cow response. Listen to this cow just mooing for your attention. May I remind you, this guy hit a ball 460 feet or whatever the hell? 2-1 pitch. Popped up. Cowser slams his bat down. Dude, it'll be okay. It's a fly ball out to left. Dude, last time he came up, he hit a ball rounded up to 500 feet. It's okay, buddy. You'll get him next time. Cowser's retired. I am watching the A's broadcast team, and they're trying to make an argument that Gunnar sliding in was, I guess, okay, but Hanley was blocking the plate, and they're trying to make a comparison of the two slides. Don't even try it, A's announcers. Don't even. I know you got to give your fan base some raw meat. So they got something to... I mean, they're doing a side-by-side comparison right now. What do you got? What do you want? Go suck an egg. Maverick Hanley stood in there and got that out like a boss. And this is a former player talking about the play. Buddy, real baseball. Maverick Hanley played that right. Don't even try. Check swing by Arias. On a 1-1 pitch, he went around. It's 1-2. Ramon at the plate, 2 down, runner at first.
I have a brother. I have a brother.
Trying to tell me. Curveball fouled away. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Why don't you consult the offices of Major League Baseball about that play? See what they say. Curveball hit in the air by Arias. He got under it. It's a fly ball to left, and it'll be caught for the final out here in the top of the 7th. But the Orioles give themselves a little bit of breathing room with another run. A single by Ramon Laureano. Again, folks, are we on the same page? Tyler O'Neill, I think, you know what? You're going to be in the lineup against lefties. We're going to find a place for you against lefties. All right, buddy? Because according to the analytics, that's supposed to be your strong suit. Maybe you'll get you some lefty action, Tyler. Meanwhile, we're going to go with Ramon. We got a couple of Ramons sort of carving out jobs here in this starting lineup. We got Ramon fever, folks. It's Ramon mania. It is the Ramones around here. Gabba gabba hey. Folks, guess what time it is? George knows. George knows because George is a bird watcher. It's the 7th inning stretch, which means it's time to throw some cakes on the griddle. Get them cakes up in the chat, folks. There's mine. Come on now.
Thank God I'm a country boy. 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 Thank God I'm a country boy.
Come on, you're a country boy and you know it. What kind of music do you normally have here, ma'am? Oh, we have both kinds, country and western.
Thank God I'm a country boy. Thank God I'm a country boy.
We're on a mission from God.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
We're on a mission from God.
Thank God I'm a country boy.
We're on a mission from God.
All right. Bottom of the 7th. As we try to patch a bullpen together to get us through with a win, it's Gregory Soto on the mound now. A left-hander making his 27th appearance. 4.15 ERA, 1.38 on the whip. He is 1-0 on the lefty Blade, and the next pitch hits the outside corner at the knees on a sinker at 96 miles an hour. It is 1-1. Can we get the good Soto tonight? That pitch is just on the edge, called strike 2. Good spot. 1-2 the count. Folks, we are 3 subscribers away from hitting 2,800. I would love to get there. It says we're 5 away on the screen, but I'm looking at the real live count. Just 3 more. And if you do it, that one you do see on the screen will flip over to 2,800. I got a cheap sub count for free. It only updates every 10th subscriber. All right, we got a 1-2 count on Blade, and there's a called strike 3, knee high on the outside corner. Sit down, Blade. Yes, 3 more subscribers. Come on, Charm City chat, I need your help. Convince these folks. We know they're out there. We know. Got 137 people in here right now. It's free. It helps a little do-it-yourself channel like this grow. And there's no commitment. None. All it does is make it easier for you and other people to find the channel. Sub it up. 0-1 pitch, hit in the right. And making the catch out there is Laureano, 2 down. Soto gets the first 2 batters he faces. We feel good about that. Start counting the outs, folks. Start counting the outs. I need to start counting how many times I can speak. My vocal cords are starting to go. Folks, anyone remember how this game started? There's a called strike to Max Schumann. 2 down, nobody on. Schumann 1 for 2. He's also been hit by a pitch. The cakes keep on coming. That ball's hit to second. Holiday with a long throw near the second base bag in time, and this inning is over. Gregory Soto. A round of applause, Charm City chat. Soto with a 1-2-3 inning. I mean, I wish I had a round of applause sound effect. I don't, but this is the closest I got.
Hey, everybody, we're all going to get laid.
Nice work from Soto. Folks, how we doing?
This being Baltimore and all.
This is Jack Burton in the Pork Chop Express, and I'm talking to whoever's listening out there.
Drop the big one.
What? Over? Did you say over? Nothing is over until we decide it is.
I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky.
Folks, late Saturday night out in Sacktown. It's the Ball Sack Series, folks. Game 2. It's the number 2 Balls Sack Series game. Or something. Wow, a lot of cakes. Balsack more. Folks, check out Balsack more. It's your local shopping centers for all your ball sack needs. Let's go, says Thomas. All right, we go to the 8th. Swing and a miss. Harris still on the mound. Carlson at the plate, batting from the right-hand side. He's 0 for 2. The 0-1 pitch. Another curveball. This one is outside. That's right, folks. We're trying to split this ball sack series and take it to a rubber. Oh, God. I am a little child. Just a tiny... Just a never knew how to grow up kind of a absolutely immature, no common sense, no 2-2 the count on Carlson. Leading off the top of the 8th. That ball's hit in the right. But right at Butler, he's there to make the catch. 1 away. Oh, Hutchins. Look, considering how this game started, I don't think it's the greatest idea to say this game is over. Baseball is crazy. I can't wait to celebrate when it is over, but it ain't over yet. Here's Maverick Hanley, and he fouls a pitch away. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 8th. Hanley's 0 for 3, but we don't care. We know that that was his James McCann moment, that play at the plate. We can't expect every backup catcher to take a fastball to the face. But for Hanley, that was his McCann moment right there. 1-1 the count. Curveball low and in. Tell you what, a guy like Hogan Harris, you can sign him and not worry about Tommy John surgery with this arsenal. Here's a fastball, bottom of the zone, called a strike, 2-2. You can probably get 300 innings out of this guy if you wanted to. Go back to the old days. Swing and a miss. Pitch up and away. And despite the lack of hard stuff, Harris still able to get a punch out on Hanley. Hanley really can't hit worth a crap. But I really do like when he calls a game, despite the Morton blow up earlier. Here is Jackson Holiday, 0 for 3 with a walk. He's due. He did reach on an error and scored a run. There's a strike, count even at 1-1. 2 down, bases empty. Top of the 8th. Orioles ahead by 3. That pitch gets away all the way to the backstop. 3-0 on Jackson. I was kind of hoping Jackson might get a hanging curveball and hit it 500 feet. But with a 3-0 count, he may not get a pitch to hit. That's ball 4, not close. Wait a minute. They had the scoreboard wrong. The count read, hey, A's broadcast team, you made BW look stupid. He had a 3-0 count already. Well, now it's 3-0. It was 2-1. Now it's 3-1. Okay, they adjusted it. And now this pitch taken at the bottom of the zone, full count. Sorry, folks. A little bit of a confusion there. We got a full count, payoff. Curveball. Fouled away. Right at the plate. Almost a foul tip caught by the catcher. Not caught. It bounced in there. Never mind. Hit to the left side by Holiday, but right to third base. And that throw is just in time to win the inning. Folks, bottom of the 8th coming up. We got 6 outs to get. We're up by 3. Who do we want in right now? Again, I'm a guy that says if everybody's good to go, you go Baker in the 8th. You go Bautista in the 9th. That's my 1-2 punch with this current bullpen. Regardless of who's due up or whatever. Patrick wants to see Kittredge. That is option 1B. I'll give you that. If Baker's my 1A, I'll give Kittredge a 1B. I'm not going to be upset if I see him come out. But Baker, man, he's just been blowing guys away. That expression always sounds wrong after you say it. But what's said is said. There's an air raid. What bums do you speak of there, Hutchins? What bums? That's a very insulting phrase there. We only reserve that kind of hostility for the Yankees. What are the Athletics ever done to us? Except win the pennant over us in 72 and 73 and all right, never mind. We don't have to go that far back, do we? That was over 50 years ago. Ancient history. Ancient history. You miss Brad Brock, Darren O'Day, and Zach Britton. You like that 1-2-3 punch? I love a good 1-2-3 punch. When we had Cano going good and we had Coulomb going good and then the Mountain and what? So this would be 2023 before Bautista got injured. That was the closest thing I think we had to a 1-2-3 punch. You get to that 7th inning and you got that Coulomb and Cano combo. You go to one or the other based on the matchups, and then you got the Mountain in the 9th. That was a pretty nice run there. That's how you get to 101 wins. When you got guys like, Kyle Gibson in your rotation. Bullpen goes a long way to winning ball games, folks. Just a piece of the puzzle. Kittredge is out here, by the way, and he just struck out Butler looking on 3 pitches. Hello. Welcome to the ball game.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Matt, is that a serious question? Surely you can't be serious. He's not serious, and don't call him Shirley. Kittredge with a pitch low to Jacob Wilson. 2 for 4. Hitting .371. When this guy goes 2 for 5 on a night, he's barely lifting his average. That pitch goes low. It's 2-0. Wow, Hutchins, that's a little bit harsh, man. I really don't have that much hostility to this franchise. I feel kind of bad for him, to be honest. A team with no home. I mean, it's ridiculous. Look up at the scoreboard. Our city is right there in our colors. The name Baltimore. Here's a fly ball to right field. Laureano's got it. 2 down. Meanwhile, look up there. It just says Athletics. I've already accidentally called them Oakland twice tonight. They still haven't worked out where the hell they're going. I know Vegas is supposed to be the final destination, but here we are in a desert on a horse with no name. Brent Rooker at the plate, 2 down. First pitch is swung on and missed. Kittredge has looked good. Facing the top part of this A's order. It'd be nice to have him be a part of this comeback. Again, when you think about it, Kittredge, not really a part of the team when we struggled so hard, but I'd like to know what his record's been since, or what our record's been since he's joined up the team. Can't be too bad. The 0-2 pitch. Outside, 1-2. Oh, is Jacob Wilson a kin of Jack Wilson from the Pirates back in the day? Yeah, you missed out on the at mention, by the way, by just one character, but I still got it. Uh, 2-2 pitch fouled away by Rooker. We'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on in the bottom of the 8th. Orioles ahead by 3. Pitch. Low. Full count. Patrick says let Baker close it out. I don't know. We need the Mountain to figure it out, and I think the best way to figure it out is give him a save situation when it's a 3-run lead. Rooker hits it to right. It's hit hard, but chased down out there near the track by Laureano to end the inning. Folks, we're going to the 9th. We got a 3-run lead. Who's ready to start a new win streak? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Son of Jack Wilson. Well, there you go. Jack Wilson was a contact hitter, if ever there was one. He wasn't this damn good, I can tell you that. Got that Wilson DNA. Sorry for clearing my throat right on the mic. That was unintentional. All I had to do was turn my mouth away, for crying out loud. All right, we got a break here. My voice is starting to get shredded. By the way, tomorrow is a afternoon affair, folks, wrapping up this West Coast road trip. Again, we are trying to get this win tonight and make it 5 out of 6 on the road and put that tough loss last night behind us. Tomoyuki Sagano is going to be on the mound, folks. So you got to feel good about that. And the A's, we don't even know who the hell they're going with. If we can't beat a team like this with who we don't know the hell they're going with, or they don't know, and we got Sugar, and then I don't know what the hell. So let's win this. Come on back and watch us win tomorrow as a new win streak begins. Here is Adley Rutschman.
Let the clutch out gently, okay?
By the way, folks, we are 2 subscribers away from 2,800. Just 2. 1, 2. I mean, folks, when it gets this close, I can't help but ask, if you got a second account of any sort that you don't use, you can always sign up with that. I don't need that account to ever show up or do anything. Just punch that number up one more. It seems like a good occasion. 2-0 the count. Rutschman hits the ball to center. Right to Seth Brown. He makes the catch. 1 away. So Hogan Harris has been asked to basically mop up, even though it's still a game that's within reach. It's a save situation, a 3-run Oriole lead. Here is Gunnar Henderson. He goes to left field on the first pitch. That ball is going to dunk in there. And Gunnar's thinking, too, he will rethink it and retreat to first. Gunnar.
His name's Gunnar, and he's dating my mom.
Gunnar, an opposite field blooper. A 1-out hit, and he's already got 1 steal tonight. With the 3-run lead, I'd like to see him go again. Ryan O'Hearn coming up.
Lights on. Let's turn and burn.
And the first pitch is in on O'Hearn. Did it hit him or did it hit the bat? It's either a foul ball or a hit by pitch. I guess it got the bat. O'Hearn is 1 for 3. That is the definition of a protection swing. Check on the runner, Henderson. He's back. 0-1 on O'Hearn. 0-1 on O'Hearn. Good Lord. Surely I've had this. Hey, folks, we have passed 2,800. It's on the screen. I got it live. We're at 2,801. Folks, you did it. You helped a kid out. A 48-year-old little child.
Baltimore, you are seeing history being made today.
Thank you so much.
And I want to thank you very much for that.
The 0-2 to O'Hearn is fouled straight back. On the road to 3,000, folks. Could we get there by the All-Star break? I think it's an obtainable goal. 3K by the All-Star break. Let's go. 0-2 to O'Hearn. And that pitch is outside, maybe a little low. 1-2 the count. Thanks again, everybody.
And I want to thank you very much for that. I really do.
The mountain is getting loose in the bullpen. Here's a check on Gunnar. Harris with a sidearm throw to first. Is that his normal throw? Pretty scary. 1-2 on O'Hearn. Gunnar at first. Pitch. That ball's hit to the right side. Foul. Thank you for the applause and congrats. Thanks. 2,800. Again, folks, sorry for the cheap sub-count display. Maybe it's costing me. Maybe if it really did move one at a time. Swing and a miss. O'Hearn strikes out. And the inning is not over. There's 2 down. 2 down in the inning. I'm starting to think, because, I mean, if you do subscribe and you want to sort of see that your subscription has made a difference and watch that number move and it doesn't because it only moves every 10 subs, then maybe it's costing me subscribe. I don't know. What do you guys think? I think I gotta find a new sub count app thing or whatever, software thing on the internet somewhere. I want this thing to move one at a time. Let everybody know. Breaking the action, folks. BW hanging out late night. It's coming up on 1 a.m. East Coast. Is mommy and daddy okay with this, staying up this late? I mean, SNL's already almost off the air. Probably okay. Hey, what happened to the... Oh, I guess it's okay. It's just very empty right now, the score information screen. So again, tomorrow's game will begin, the stream starts, let's see, 3:50 p.m. You got it, folks? So go out and have yourself a Sunday. Just cut out a little early. Get back home, a couple hours before din-din. And watch some Sunday baseball with BW. That is my advice. How many times are you going to see a ball game out here in Sacramento, folks? This is a historic weekend. Don't let it pass you by. Michael Kelly is on for the A's, a right-hander. With a Ramon Laureano due up, the A's finally had enough of Hogan Harris. 2 down, runner at first for Laureano. And he takes low for ball 1. Ramon, 2 for 4 on the night. And winning Oriole fans' hearts with every game he plays.
Ramon just threw a rock at me.
Pitch. That ball breaks in there right down the middle. For a strike, 1-1. Slater's going to be on Sugarloaf Mountain. That sounds like a euphemism for something. But have a good time. Be sure to let everybody know about the channel there. The 1-1 to Laureano, low and away, 2-1. Folks, we haven't heard this in a while. That might have woken up a few of you who are dozing off out there. Well, good morning. Laureano with a hard hit ball in the left, his third hit of the night. Ramon. Folks, I said it before anybody else. Don't act like you're going to go to some reaction channel out there or some social media platform out there and tell me somebody else was saying Laureano is the guy over O'Neill before BW said it. I said it first. All right. Now that we got that out of the way for legal purposes, here's the milkman. Folks, make some noise. We got a cow up at the plate. Going on, K-Tron? How you doing, buddy? First, or 0-1 pitch is a called strike, bottom of the zone. Cows are 2 for 4 with a single and a home run that only landed about a half hour ago. It was hit about an hour ago. 0-2 pitch, popped up. Shallow right center field. Butler will make the catch to end the inning. We go to the bottom of the ninth, folks. 3 more outs. It is Mountain time with a 3-run lead. Charm City chat, let's hear it.
Mountain, this is what it's all about.
Close the door. Close the door.
Mountain, this is what it's all about.
Close the door. Close the door.
Folks, if you're a bird watcher, we've got a little cartoony mountain emoji right there for members only. There it is. A mountain with a big old ray of sunshine. Folks, here comes the sun. Do-do-do-do. Here comes the sun. That's right. Gonna be all right, folks. Gonna be all right. That's right. The hills are alive with the sounds of BW. This channel's been going not a very long time. Sorry. Let's go. Let's go, everybody. Bottom of the ninth. It'll be the 4, 5, and 6 hitters for the A's. So their best batter is the first one up. The most he can do is make it a 2-run ball game. After that, it gets better. Let's hope the Mountain throws a clean inning here. We need him to find that stuff that makes him a dependable shutdown closer every time we call on him. It has been a bit of a struggle for Felix on the season. There's been some nights he goes out there and looks pretty unhittable, gets the 1, 2, 3, but he's had a lot of other nights putting a couple of guys on. 15 walks on the season in just 20 2/3 innings. Soderstrom will lead it off. Here we go, folks. 9th inning. Bottom half. Pitch. Inside for ball 1. We want to see strikes. We want to see them often. We want to know that the Mountain trusts his stuff and just get it in the zone there. Swing and a miss. He gets a chase on a sinker at 97 above the zone. I mean, it's a sinker, but it's Bautista's fastball. Another one at the top of the zone. Taken for strike 2. Okay, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Two pitches up there. Now where does he go? The 1-2 pitch. He goes in the dirt, and Soderstrom able to lay off the splitter. Count 2-2. All right, let's put him away here, Felix. No need to go to a 3-ball count now, is there? The 2-2 pitch. Hit in the air, foul on another high sinker at 97. This crowd, if you want to call it that, I don't know. I think there's more people than your average shopping mall, at least 20 years ago. Are there shopping malls anymore? I don't know. They're gone, right? I've been over here for a while. Forgive me. Full count on Soderstrom now. Come on, Felix. Put him away now. Payoff pitch coming. And it's up and away, ball 4. So here we go. Had 2 strikes on him. Could not put him away. Lead off walk in the 9th. Not closer-like stuff. And that's why a 3-run lead feels a lot better than anything less. I mean, we got to... Come on, Felix. Let's go. First pitch is inside to Brown. He is 0 for 3. Come on, Mountain. We need strikes, buddy. Just throw strikes. You've got the stuff. If you get ahead 2 strikes, then go ahead and try and get a chase. But otherwise, oh my God, that wasn't even close. That was the most concerning pitch yet. A slider that went nowhere. 2 feet outside. It's 2-0. The 2-0. That's in there. Catches the inside corner just above the knees. Two and 1 the count. Pitch. Swing and a miss. Or a foul tip at the plate. Either the catcher dropped it or Brown got a piece. Either way, 2 strikes now. Or maybe both. It is 2-2. Come on, Felix. We need a punch out. Let's go. Here comes the pitch. Upstairs, swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
The high gas. See you later. 1 away. 2 more to go. 2 more to go. We're trying to get back on track. Remember how this game started, folks. First pitch popped up by MacGyver, and it's out of play for strike 1. A double play would end it. The 0-1. Swing and a miss. Oh, he went with the gas inside. Got the chase. It's 0-2. Knock this dude down. Knock him down. Come on. The 0-2 pitch. High heat again. This time MacGyver lays off 1-2. Patron is becoming a baseball fan. That's Orioles magic, folks. The 1-2 pitch. Low, 2-2. Another deep count for Bautista. Runner at first, one away, and the batter calls for time. Like it's no mystery, we're going to have to win the ball game. The 2-2 pitch. Low, ball 3. Come on, Felix. You are laboring. Good grief. I mean, you need to go to Lamaze class. It's just too much laboring, buddy. The 3-2 pitch. Fouled away. We'll do it again. I mean, this guy's water broke 18 pitches ago. Been in labor ever since. I do need a lucky. Thank you for that observation. Payoff pitch coming. Here it is. Swung on. Fouled away. We'll do it again. 1 out, runner at first in the bottom of the ninth. The Orioles lead it 7-4. They took a 1-0 lead in the first. The A's, with a 4-run first, made it 4-1. The Orioles have scored 6 unanswered. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. High gas for out number 2.
Well, y'all come back now, you hear? Well, y'all come back now, you hear?
Come on, Charm City Chat, make some noise for your Baltimore Orioles. Come on. It is J.J. Bleday up, 2 down, runner at first. Bautista from the belt, the pitch. Called a strike at the bottom of the zone, 0-1. Just trying to put a bad game last night and a bad first inning tonight behind us. Swing and a miss, and on the pitch, the runner takes second base. They may give it indifference. I don't know. With 2 down, the runner from first goes to second. There was a foul tip on that pitch. It's 0-2. One more strike wins the ball game, folks. Bautista takes a look at the runner. Here comes the 0-2. Fouled back. Charm City Chat, I see the hearts coming. Come on, everybody hit that little heart emoji there. Just keep on hitting it. We're trying to get back on track. We've got work to do. Yeah, we hit a bump in the road. So what? 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss! And the Mountain recovers after another tough inning to get there. Eventually, a scoreless 9th inning. And the Orioles do bounce back after losing a tough one last night and then falling behind tonight early from a bad Charlie Morton start. The team did not capitulate. They did not concede. They did not give up. They responded. The bullpen coming up huge after Morton's departure. Nary a run given up. Nary. Folks, it's not often I get to use the word nary, but nary a run given up by this bullpen over a large chunk of the ball game. 3 cheers to them. Meanwhile, the Bats, they showed up. A run in the first, 2 in the fourth, another in the fifth, 2 in the sixth, and another in the seventh. 7 runs on 11 hits. That's right. How about 3 from Gunnar and 3 more from Laureano? Laureano drives in 3 runs, including that 2-run homer. Cowser with that ridiculous bomb for his 3rd home run of the season. Rutschman had a double. Ryan O'Hearn chipped in with a sac fly. Gunnar had a stolen base added to his night. And again, the bullpen, folks. 2 1/3 scoreless from Matt Bowman. 1 out from Keegan Aiken. Who, by the way, get this. Keegan Aiken gets 1 out. He gets credit for the win. He gets credit for the win. He got 1 out. How'd that work? Unlucky bastard. Keegan Aiken goes 1/3 of an inning, gives up a hit, and gets the win. Sir Anthony Dominguez, Gregory Soto, and Andrew Kittredge all get holds. They all go 1 inning apiece, scoreless. For Dominguez, it was rocky. He gave up a walk and a hit, but got out of it with a couple of strikeouts. Soto and Kittredge both went 1, 2, 3, and then the Mountain got a couple of strikeouts after giving up a couple of base runners there, making things a little bit scary. But we did it. Nary a run given up by the bullpen, folks. Nary, quite contrary. I'm not going with the Andrew Dice Clay version of that nursery rhyme. Let's just move on. Yes, folks. The Orioles are in the win column again. And you look at the big picture again, a speed bump last night, but we are still climbing uphill. It's an uphill battle, but we're climbing, folks. We're climbing. The word nary it's the new catchphrase. I mean, I'm using it correctly, right? All right, look, BW is going in. He's going to Google this word. Nary, right? Nary. It's a non-standard form of the word not, as in not a run given up by the bullpen. Nary. Nary, why you bugging? Yes. Nary. BW went there. Nary again will I use that word, except for tonight. Final score, Orioles 7, Athletics 4. Hey, we got the 2,800 subscribers tonight. How's everybody doing? Thank you so much for that, folks. 125 likes is 1 like away. If you're still here, just tap it. We'll get to 125. I'd say that's a good showing. And we had a super chat roll in earlier. Thanks to the gentleman from Yankee Nation who sent that in. Buddy, if you're still here, I apologize for not remembering your name, but thanks for the super chat, folks. Or, in this case, Folk. Thank you, Folk, for the super chat. All right. So come on back tomorrow, folks. BW is going to spend the rest of his day. Again, it's afternoon for me. It's very late for you. It's afternoon for me. Where's my day gone? I got to get up and do one of those 2 o'clock in the morning calls. Back to my normal kind of schedule starting with this next game after enjoying these late mornings on my end over here. It was a nice run while it lasted. But yeah, after a little bit of turbulence since last night's game, I'm just happy to be able to call the game for you tonight, to be honest. It was a little touch and go for your boy BW since last night's game, but doing all right. And I'm glad to watch this team turn it around. Again, this was like a Lord of the Rings, like Tolkien kind of a game. This was an epic kind of a game. You go back and rewatch this one, folks, at a later date and watch what it's like to be down in a hole and then climb your ass and get out of it and come away smiling. Yeah, the future for Charlie Morton, unclear, I would say. When you got a guy like Trevor Rogers, who gave us a really nice one-start appearance, sitting down there in AAA right now, wondering when he's going to get another chance. So, some decisions that may need to be made. Some decisions may need to be made next time through this rotation. But for now, let's just be happy that the team, again, they did not pack it up and fold. They battled. It was, again, thankfully, it was a bad blow-up for Morton in the very first inning, and we had time to recover. Great performance from everyone else, basically. All right, folks, that's going to do it for your boy, the Birdwatcher. Hope to see you again tomorrow, 3:50 p.m. Eastern. Tomoyuki Sagano on the mound. Until then, this has been the Birdwatcher, and I will chirp at you later. Have a good rest of your late Saturday night, everybody.